Hey everyone, this is Jeff Grace from Swimming Specific Yoga and swimmingspecificyoga.com. What we're going to go through in this video is some ways to really develop the awareness and the control of movement through the scapula, so through the shoulder blades. This is one of the biggest causes of shoulder injuries in swimmers, and being able to have this control and awareness will also help you develop proper shoulder functioning that is going to help your technique in the water as well. So I'm just going to take you through a few different exercises, a few different poses, movements to really bring that awareness and develop that control. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to come onto our backs. The first movement here that we're going to do is protraction and retraction. So protraction meaning that the shoulder blades are going to come away from the spine. Retraction, they're going to come back towards the spine. One of the ways that I really like to develop that awareness to begin with is starting on the back. So you're going to come onto your back and you have the soles of the feet flat on the ground, hip distance apart. You're going to extend the arms up. So the fingertips are going to be pointed towards the sky, the palms towards each other. Have the fingers extended but still relaxed. Now, draw the shoulders down towards the ground. Then, on your inhale, you're going to reach towards the sky with those fingertips. So you're going to protract. That's bringing the shoulder blades away from each other, bring them away from the spine. Exhale, draw the shoulders back down towards the ground and retract. Inhale, protract. Exhale, retract. Okay, so that's our first exercise to develop that awareness and that control through the shoulder blades. The next, we're going to come to hands and knees, come into our tabletop. So our next variation or our next exercise to really bring that awareness, bring that control through the shoulder blades, we're going to start in our tabletop position. So come on to hands and knees, fingers spread wide, pointed straight forward, shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrists, and your knees directly under your hips. Tuck your toes under, back behind you. Now here, feel the spine long from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Feel that core strong. And on your exhale, press the ground away from you. So you should feel that space between the shoulder blades widen. You should feel that space between the shoulder blades filled up with the upper back. Okay, so this should feel almost like a mini cat pose. You're not rounding the spine like you would in cat, but you're going to feel that same type of movement through the spine. Or I should say you're not rounding the spine to the extent you do in your cat. You're going to feel that mini variation. Then on your inhale, keep the core strong, the spine long, and the arms extended. So this doesn't come through the elbows. Going to inhale, lower, draw those shoulder blades towards the spine. Exhale, press the ground away. Now, I'm going to show you a different variation of this where we come at it from a low push-up position. So you'd walk the knees back, keeping those toes tucked under, keeping the shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrists. Spine long. From tailbone to the crown of the head, your seat's in line with the rest of the spine. Inhale, slowly lower, shoulder blades towards spine. Exhale, press the ground away. Upper back fills up that space between the shoulder blades. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press the ground away. Now you can also do this if you have the core control to come up to your high push-up position. Okay, so make sure here the legs are energized. Those same qualities are in that push-up position. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press the ground away. Inhale, lower. Exhale, rise. Inhale, retract. Exhale, protract. Cat. The next movement, next pose that we're going to do, we're going to come from a lunging position. So to begin with, we're going to start from a standing position, or a strong standing posture of mountain pose. So just have the feet hip distance pointed straight forward. Feel into your big toe mound, little toe mound, inner and outer side of the heel. Hips neutral, core slightly engaged, collarbones wide, shoulders relaxed, neck long, the ears coming right over the shoulders. Place your hands on your hips, and then on your inhale, just step back with that left foot. So you're coming into your high lunge here. Now, if you wish, you can always drop down to a low lunge. What you want to make sure you're doing is you have your knee directly over your ankle. Your foot and your knee are pointed straight forward. Having those hands on the hips, feel the hips square. So that front hip coming back, back hip coming forward. Or I like to really think about it as if I'm dragging my feet towards each other without actually moving them. I want to keep that core strong, ribs drawn in, spine long, so exactly like we're in mountain, ears over the shoulders. So the first element we're going to bring here is you're going to bring the arms straight out from the shoulders, thumbs up, palms towards each other. Now keep that foundation stability through your pelvis with that squaring of the hips. As we do these movements, see if you can stay away from shrugging the shoulders at all and move slowly with control. So you're going to inhale, reach forward, shoulder blades come away from the spine. Exhale, draw back in, shoulder blades draw towards the spine. Inhale, protract, exhale, retract. Moving slow so you have great control here. Awesome. The next shoulder movement we're going to do, or shoulder blade movement, is elevation and depression. So it's the shoulder blades moving up the back, elevation, moving down the back towards the hips, depression. Once again, this is where you want to stay away from that shrugging of the shoulders. We're going to extend the arms up overhead, fingertips pointed towards the sky, palms towards each other. Once again, really make sure you're connected in the core and you've got that squaring of the hips. Okay, inhale, elevate, exhale, depress. Inhale, elevate, exhale, depress. Okay, so that's that motion of elevation and depression. You're doing that slowly while keeping that foundation through the pelvis. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm just going to show you that movement from behind. Okay, so I set up in my lunge once again. Bring my arms out in front. Make sure pelvis is set, core is set. Inhale, protract, exhale, retract. Inhale, shoulders come away, or shoulder blades come away from the spine. Exhale, they come back towards the spine. Bring my arms extended overhead. Inhale, elevate. Exhale, depress. Inhale, elevate, shoulders glide up, or shoulder blades glide up the back. Exhale, depress, they glide down towards the hips. Now, those are some postures and movements I love to do with swimmers and multi-sport athletes when going through a yoga practice with them. Those movements are really going to help you develop the awareness and the control through the shoulder blades, which in turn is going to help you prevent shoulder injury and give you better functioning of the shoulders, which is going to help your performance. Now, with each of those, you can do anywhere from 5 to 10 repetitions, really moving through and also developing your endurance in those movements. As you do those movements, if you feel that lack of control, stop there with that repetition, take a little bit of a break, and then go back to it at a different point. Now, if you want to find out more about what we do, visit our website, swimmingspecificyoga.com, where we have a ton of information on how yoga can help your performance as well as improve your wellness. We have a ton of great classes on that site that you can rent, or you can subscribe to our class channel. Also, on our YouTube channel, we have tons of videos coming out. We publish new content every Wednesday, so subscribe to the channel so you can keep up to date what we're doing. And also really give yourself a chance to bring in yoga to help improve your performance and your wellness.